CarZaddy.
Hey, how's it going today, guys? It's CarZaddy. I'm here with a lot to give, again with a little bit of information, but let's go ahead and get into it. I'm going to show you guys the 2022 RX350L. I just want to say a special shout out to my friends over at Lexus of Marin for letting me borrow this new vehicle. It is beautiful and I do appreciate them. Go ahead and check them out. So the L stands for a little larger than the 350, but we'll see if it makes a huge difference with that third row. The L doesn't really suffice. The 2022 Lexus RX350L gets you that V6 power. As you can see here, outlined with the chrome, along with the Lexus logo still traditionally in their headlights. Let me point this out for you guys in case you guys don't see it. Boom. And of course, it has a nice little floating Lexus logo right here dead in the middle. A real sharp looking vehicle. But if you're looking for something to give you potentially an extra third row, and with a little bit of power to get up and go, this might be the vehicle for you. When we get back here to the trunk, with your remote control, you can always hold down this button to allow the trunk hatch to open up. Here is where you'll get a good look at that third row. We have a couple of items back here, and I'll get in there later on to show you how much room you really may have, which doesn't seem like a lot, but it might be fine for a little one. Of course, you have your touch button, and you have a nice little bit of chrome going along the bottom line of the back of the vehicle. Let's get to the back seat here. You hop right in. So the front seat is not adjusted to where I would sit traditionally. Right now the front seat is back quite a bit. I wouldn't normally traditionally sit as far back in the front seat, but even with it back all the way, I still have a lot of leg room, and I love that actually. These seats feel real comfortable with the perforated dot black leather. Definitely feels amazing. I love it. We have a little center console, and the RX is an additional pull tab right here. It gives you your power outlets. You can hide some other stuff, some goodies, some candy. Hopefully your kids are not putting candy in your car, but if they are, hey, there's a place for it. You get a little cell phone holder spot, and this is pretty comfortable, I would say. It's not overly big like your full-size SUV where you feel like you have tons of room, but to give you 4 full-size adults can fit in here just right. Headroom is nice and gives you some good headroom. Not too bad. Even with the front seat back all the way, legroom, I can't complain too much. With the legs opened up a little bit, I'm sitting here comfortable. You see the wood grain going on. Adjustable headrests, still pretty traditional. Let's go ahead and put this away. Let me see what happens when I jump in the back. So in order to get to the back, they get you the little lever to pull on and a little bit of action to slide forward. So this might be a little tough for a full-sized adult, but let me see if it's doable. Yeah, you want to definitely sit your 7-8-year-old back here. You definitely don't want to sit a full-size adult back here, or else it may not be too happy. So yeah, guys, like I said, I'm gonna try to always give honest reviews. It doesn't matter, I'll be honest completely, so you guys know what to expect. So I'm trying to definitely give you an edge for when you do go shopping for your vehicles. You know what to expect. And what you can expect with this RX350L, the L doesn't really suffice. But like I said, if you get your 5-6-year-old with the seat slid up, it's all the way back. My biggest issue is, so yes, in an emergency, you need to fit an adult back here. You can fit one back here. That's how you get out of here. Just pop it, push it, you're good to go. You can go forward and back. That's how you can allow space. Could you make this work? Yes, 100%. I can fit 6 people in here comfortably. So this is your 7-seater, and you can make it work. So if you're considering this vehicle, just make sure you have smaller children. First thing you notice when you come in here, the eye catcher, the nice leatherwood trim. Lexus always loves to do it on the steering wheel as well too, which is why I love it. I'm gonna move the seat back. Classy look here with the Lexus written out. I'm getting in here from left to right. You do have your blind spot monitors on the sides of each mirror. 3-way power controls. Of course, I mentioned earlier the wood trim. On the steering wheel, Very similar to your Toyota. Get your lane departure and front end collision warning there. Look at that dash. That's amazing. Traditional Lexus clock. No one knows how to tell us time anymore. Dual airway zone controls. 2 charge ports. I see a wireless charging pad here, which is nice. Cell phone holder. You have your sport, your normal, and your eco drive. The touchpad that controls the front. This little spot here for your hand if you wanted to rest. With the leather looking good with the white stitching. I mean, Lexus does it right, I'll say that. The seats feel nice and cozy. Looking back here, you don't really have a big blind spot, which is nice. Visibility is great. You got yourself a little LED light here. As you see that turned on with a touch, maybe it's activated. Oh, boom. This car is worth it just for this. Oh, listen to her purr. This gives you that V6 3.5 liter. Get you about 25 miles to the gallon on the highway. As you can see, this will probably be the highest trim level. This will have all the bells and whistles. You're gonna have your Apple CarPlay. Gives you a nice little leather cushion here on your leg and far on the side of the door for your arm. And I appreciate that all day. You get a nice sleek look going here. You get a little bit of the plastic going across. You don't see this around anymore in a lot of vehicles. And let's go ahead and take her on a test drive. I'd like to go ahead and point out here, we have seat coolers, which I love. Seat warmers, which I love. Let's get down here, point out some more controls. You get your heated steering wheel. You get your rear view, your front view. Look at that. Let's go ahead and get that 360 camera view. Make sure that I'm parked perfectly in the lines. Making sure there's no little kids or car thieves around here. Let's get it. Let me show you guys how to drive a Lexus. All right. Ooh, yeah. Ooh. Feeling nice already. So this vehicle here on sport mode gives you that little bit of oomph that you would want. You still do get that nice Lexus ride. Like this vehicle here, even though in sport mode, your acceleration's better, but you still have the handling of a luxury car. I can tell you that right now. It feels like it's like a pillow. Is the best way for me to go ahead and describe how the drive is. The suspension's nice and loose. Not loose in a bad way, but comfortable, and the steering wheel is nice and comfortable as well too. It's like, so I'd say this is a great vehicle for anybody in any age group. You cannot go wrong with this type of feel. This is a very neutral feel, but best of both worlds. You don't lack anything. Take it into eco mode now. I'm gonna give you some feedback on that. Around town, eco mode may be the way to go because for one, is economically friendly in your wallet with gas prices being $5.98 here. And that's what eco mode's for. You want to be able to save the gas money. Oh yeah, eco mode definitely, you feel a dulled down transmission. You're not getting that acceleration to the wheels like you would in the sport mode. But I mean, I can't complain too much. Let's see how the voice audio works. Lexus of Marin.
To navigate to this point of interest, say go there.
Go there.
Starting guidance for a new route.
Okay, let's go.
Please proceed to the highlighted route, then the route guidance will start.
With my first time in this vehicle, guys, quick shout out to Soul Food. You gotta pick some soul food up later for the family. With me being able to get to the navigation, get to a route with my first time really driving this car, it just shows you how technology has came. I remember back in the day in 2010, you had to sit there and kind of really just type it in every single time. I'll say this once and I'll say it again. Lexus vehicles drive smooth like butter. Turning radius turns on a dime, real nice. Easy to access, sunroof, the shade. Everything seems very, very comfortably placed. Nothing's too far away from you, nothing's too close. Even in the back seat. And again, this has a really comparable size to a Toyota RAV4. So that's a good comparison for vehicles, which would bring you along the lines of the CR-V, the Nissan Rogues. But of course, you just get a lot more bang for your buck, and it looks amazing. I feel like anybody looking for a comfy drive will enjoy this vehicle for sure. My hands are full of groceries, accessory.